This video is a response to Moonpies, who asked the question, how did you get your YouTube username? Now, when I originally signed up with YouTube, years ago when they first started, when it was its own company and not part of Google, I signed up back then using an account which was based on my real name. And I ended up not using the website and forgetting both my password and which email I used to sign up, so I lost access to that original account. Yes, I know, I'm sure it's a shock for some of you, but Carl Blemming is not my actual name. But you'll have to go follow me on Twitter to find my real name. Anyway, a couple years ago I signed up again, and mainly because I was starting to watch more YouTube videos, and I wanted to subscribe to some channels, so I wanted to create an account just so I could have a list of subscriptions. And I tried my actual name, but it was taken by me years ago. So the next thing that popped into my head was Carl Blemming, so I tried that, and it wasn't taken, so that's how I chose my name. And the name comes from when I was a teenager in junior high school, I used to write comic strips, and these were mostly based on superheroes. Like my inspiration was the original Batman TV show from the 60s with Adam West, and also the Super Friends cartoon show. Anyway, when I was drawing these comics, sometimes I needed a character who was not a superhero, just like an ordinary person. So I made some guy who was he worked in an office and he wore a suit and he was just kind of like an ordinary person, and I named him Carl Blemming. I don't know where the first name Carl came from, but Blemming, I remember there used to be this myth that they taught you in school about lemmings, the little animals, the rodents. There used to be this idea that once a year they would commit mass suicide by running off a cliff into a river and drowning. And I thought that was the ultimate expression of people acting as a crowd and not as individuals. So that's why, Lemming, and then put a B in front of it, and it's Blemming. Now then, after that, a couple years after that, I started thinking maybe I could make my own YouTube videos. And I thought about making another account, because, Carl Blemming, I don't know, why would I post videos under that name? But I just figured it's my account, I'll just throw videos up there and see what happens, and that's where we are today, basically. As a little side story here, a couple weeks ago, YouTube announced that they were going to be removing inactive accounts from the number of subscribers. And I was kind of psyched about this because I thought that my old account, which hasn't been used in like 5 years, I was hoping that they would delete it and then I could sign up again under that account name. And I did notice that my subscriber count went down by about 15. I think it was around 150 and it went down to about 135. So after that, I tried to register a new account using my old original account name, but when I did, I got this message saying that the account name already exists, so I couldn't use it. And I looked at that announcement again, and apparently what they did was they removed the inactive accounts from the subscriber count. So in other words, they didn't remove the old accounts, they left them there, but they just aren't counting them when they add up the number of subscribers anymore. So now when I did start making videos, I thought about making more than one account, because I don't really make videos about one specific topic, so I thought I would make like a different account name or channel for every type of video that I wanted to make. But I ended up not doing that because I figured I'd just concentrate all my efforts on one channel, just put all the videos in one channel and just see what happens. And I started to do playlists for different types of videos. I did actually register some other accounts, which I ended up not using. One was called Not Sponsored By, because my idea was to do a show where I would talk about the news kind of like Philip DeFranco does. And then at the end I would hold up a product and say, this episode is not sponsored by, then I would hold something up and then give some kind of tagline which was kind of derogatory towards the product, you know, like, this product is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, sugar water that rots your teeth, you know, or something like that. I do have another account because I have a friend who has one of these old, it's an old LG phone that has a video camera on it, and this is when cell phone video cameras were first made, and the quality is just horrible on these videos. And he can only, for some reason, he can only record 20 seconds of video at a time. But he's been in the habit of recording things around him and then emailing the videos to me. So I decided, with his permission, to create a separate account and upload his little short cell phone videos. So I made an account called Cell Phone Video Clips. And that one I actually thought about the name. So I did some keyword research, and there is some search volume for that key phrase, cell phone video clips. Hey, let me know in the comments how you chose your YouTube username, and whether you have multiple accounts and how that's working for you. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching.